What's going on? Today is Monday, and as you guys know, every single Monday we come at you, we spit fire, we spit the truth, and nothing but the
truth, baby.
Woo! Today we're going to talk about momentum. Some of you, actually, one of you guys actually on YouTube commented, you want us to go over how to build momentum, how to maintain momentum, and how to keep momentum as your bitch. So we're going to talk about that today, momentum. So let's talk about how to actually gain momentum, okay? So what are some things that you got to do to gain momentum, right? Like, what are some things you got to do to gain momentum? We're talking about momentum in your business, momentum in your relationships, momentum in life. Yep. Like, sometimes you feel like you're going, and you don't have Mo on your backside. You don't got Mo as your best friend. So what are some things, in your humble opinion, you think that can generate and create that momentum to work for you?
I think it's one of those things where you have to sometimes... You got to lead yourself into action, and in whatever you do, once you're committed to those things and you start doing all these actions, and once you get like the little fruits of the progress, I think that's what's going to get you going on momentum.
You know what most people do?
See the fruits.
But you know what most people do when they see the fruits?
What?
They slow down, baby.
Yeah.
They slow down. You get the fruit, you slow down. Why would you do that? It's a crazy thing. The craziest concept is this is the craziest thing I've seen. A lot of people, they have a goal, they have a target, they hit the target, they hit the goal, and they relax. And one of the things that I have learned a long time ago is that if you want to see someone mentally die, if you want to see someone lose everything, and their passion, their grit, their fucking hunger, and lose momentum, is give them a fucking goal to hit and have them hit the goal.
Well, that's why I feel like you need strategy. You need to plan things out.
You need to change the fucking goal, baby.
Yeah,
that's why I always say, if you got goals and you hit goals, that's not good. You're supposed to change your goals as second you're about to get close to hitting them. So, like, let's say you want to make $100,000 a year. Let's say it's your goal.
Yeah.
Guess what? You make that 70, 80, 90K, change that fucking goal. Now you need to hit 200. You got to change the goal. Because the reason for you to have the goal is not to hit the goal.
Yeah.
The reason to have the goal is to give you direction where you need to go. Yeah. So the goal gives you direction. And when you have that goal and you're getting close to achieving it, change the goal, change the target to something bigger and greater. Yeah. And what happens is momentum starts to say, "Ooh, who is this sexy guy right here?"
Yeah.
Momentum is like a jealous lover, bro. I always say this. They look at you like, who am I going to attach to this week?
Yeah.
Who am I going to grab onto this month? And when you get momentum, you want to make sure that, listen, if you don't take care of momentum, it's going to find another home.
Yep.
If you don't take care of momentum, if you don't take gas and pour it on that fucking fire, momentum is going to jump off your back and latch onto someone else. Momentum always wants to go with someone that is moving, that is running, that is chasing something.
Absolutely.
So the second you feel like you got your goal and you hit your numbers that week and you want to go home early and all this bullshit, you stop, momentum goes away.
Absolutely. I also think you have to celebrate the wins, no matter how big, how small. If there's something that you've been planning, if there's a vision that you've been seeing come into 100%. Fruition, you got to start celebrating those things, especially like even if it's dating, if you made it to a certain amount of time. That's why there's anniversaries, things like that. But you can wait for those moments or you can celebrate things in between that.
But you know what most people do?
Milestones.
They celebrate too long, in my opinion. Too long, bro.
You can't overdo it.
They celebrate too long. I got people that got birthday week. You got birthday month. You got birthday fucking year. Like, bro. Birthday, okay, fine. You want to go do a birthday? My birthday, listen, every time there's a birthday,
it doesn't have to be some
1 hour.
It doesn't have to be some
1 hour, 2 hours, that's it.
It doesn't have to be some grand celebration, but
listen, clap for yourself,
It's
reward yourself. I get it, but why don't you go get momentum? Listen, my biggest reward is momentum being with me. That's my biggest reward.
Yeah.
Fuck the gifts, fuck the birthdays, fuck the claps. I want momentum because momentum is my best friend. Because you know what momentum really does? It makes you not work harder. Yeah. It actually makes you work smarter. So when you got momentum working for you, you don't have to work as hard as you did when you first created the momentum.
Yeah.
So you got to understand the mindset of momentum. Understand how it operates. Understand how it works. If you want to work hard for a very long time, do just enough to piss yourself off. I always say this to guys in office. You've heard me say this millions of times.
Yeah.
What is the temperature to boil water? This guy doesn't pay attention when we're doing the trainings. 212 degrees, baby. Okay. And most people operate.
When it freezes, not when it boils.
When does it freeze?
30. Yeah.
My boy, listen. I think it's 32, no?
Yeah, 32.
32. Yeah, you see, I know my shit. I don't know. Listen, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I don't know. But this is Fahrenheit for those you Europeans. But listen, boiling water, 212. Most people operate at 211. And they piss themselves off. You ever try to boil water at 211? It won't boil. It will. I promise you. Go test it at home. Take a pot, put some water, put it at 211 degrees. It will never fucking boil. You can put it for days. It'll be hot. It'll be hot. It won't boil. And that's what most people do. They do just enough to get momentum excited to latch onto them, but momentum's like, not enough. And they're like, you know what? Keep working hard, motherfucker. Can you imagine trying to boil water at 211? Yeah. All this fucking work for no reason. Yeah. When you could just a little notch. And guess what? Boom, it boils, right? So that's the mindset you want to have. Understand that momentum does not latch on to people that want to give up or slow down or kind of, you got to go fast. You got to keep moving. You got to keep pushing. Momentum is your best friend. And when it becomes your best friend, it'll actually do all the work for you. You see, momentum will do all the work for you. Now, be careful. Yeah. Be careful, because sometimes you can have momentum. You can have a lot of momentum. What happens is you start thinking, holy shit, it's me. Wow. I'm getting good. Yeah. Wow, I'm amazing. You start reading your press clippings and you're thinking you're the shit. And when in reality, it's not you. It's just momentum makes you look amazing. Momentum makes you feel amazing. Momentum makes you feel effortless. Yeah. And you start saying to yourself, holy shit, what did I do to deserve all this? You start pinching yourself saying, what did I do to deserve this? It's momentum, bro. Because the second you lose momentum, you'll recognize, holy shit, you ain't shit. Like, you got to go work hard again to recreate that momentum. Yeah. So it's very important not to lose momentum and understand that you got to cherish momentum and understand that you did not do all the work. Momentum was doing most of the work. Momentum was a lot of the heavy lifting. It's like an airplane. Think about an airplane. When it tries to, lift off and stuff, it's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure for an airplane to lift off. But once it's in the air, momentum got it working, baby. You got lift working. Most airplanes and most, space shuttles, most of their fuel is burnt in the beginning stages, not during the flight, right? It's the beginning inertia you need to start it. So it's very difficult to gain momentum. Yeah. But once you do, cherish that motherfucker. Yeah. Cherish that baby. Kiss it. Protect it. Keep working. And don't let it slow down. Because the second it slows down, it starts to look left. It starts to look right. And say, who else can I attach myself to that's going to appreciate my momentum?
Yeah. It's kind of like going for a run. When you're running, especially when you're doing longer runs, I don't know if you know this, but they say you got to pace yourself out. And you got to get faster as you go.
It's called a second wind. Yeah. It's called a second wind. Soccer players have it all the time.
But you start. So I'm just starting to get into running. Just because I've dealt with some shoulder stuff and whatever. I'm like, you know what? I can't weight train as hard as I can, so I still want to exercise, still want to calisthenic my mind, still want to do my thing.
Still doing your shit.
Yeah. So I'm starting to get into running, and I've been having some people teach me a few things, and they're saying basically you got to pace yourself out. You got to start slower, but you start slower, and then you gain momentum, and you start getting faster, and your pace, the mile, you start with maybe 12 minutes, and you go to 11, then you go to 10, then you go to 9.
100%. I mean, you got to use it to your advantage because second wind is powerful. Yeah. Soccer players got it. Runners got it. Like, the second wind is the most powerful thing. Once you crack into that second wind, you can run for fucking miles, hours, right? Because your body's so used to it. It happens a lot to fighters. If you watch UFC, a lot of times you see the fighters get really tired, but then they crack that fucking that second wind. Yeah. Dude, they just become unstoppable. Yeah. And that's what a lot of people miss out on. They do just enough to piss themselves off, just enough to get tired, to give up, just enough. And it's like, damn, bro, like, keep going. And remember, it's the hardest work you got to do is in the beginning. Yeah. It's not going to be hard work forever. Yeah. It's going to be hard work temporarily. Yeah. Temporarily. Once you get the inertia, once you get the the momentum going, that's when it can get a little bit easier because you can utilize that extra lift off from the momentum. But in my opinion, do not get lazier with your work.
Don't get comfortable.
Don't get comfortable, because the second you get uncomfortable with that shit, it's gonna you're gonna be uncomfortable. Yeah. Right? If you don't do it the right way. So momentum is your best friend. Yeah. Now, how do you keep momentum? Right? How do you keep momentum? Yeah. You might say, Michael, how do I keep momentum? Very simple. Very, 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 very simple. Mm-hmm. Okay? Do not stop. Simple. Just don't stop. Yeah. And you don't gotta go crazy hard. Yeah. But make it consistent. Yeah. Momentum. Pay attention. Momentum does not like inconsistency. Momentum does not like inconsistency.
100%.
Momentum loves consistency. Momentum loves, you're going to come in this morning? Awesome. Yep. Tomorrow morning? Awesome. This week? Awesome. This month? Awesome. And then what happens is, like, you know what? This guy's consistent. I can't leave him. I don't want to go find another person. I already got you. You're my best friend. And when momentum becomes your best friend, dude, your life gets easier. Yeah. I heard a very successful guy on Instagram saying, life is easy. Life is easy. Life is easy. I couldn't understand it. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? Life is not easy. Yeah. It is actually easy. Life is easy. Life is very easy when you have momentum. Life is super hard when you have no momentum. Yeah. Life is the easiest. I promise you, if you see this video, you'll be like, Michael, what's wrong with you? Life is easy. Even through death, even through health, even through challenges. Because momentum does a lot of the work. That's why. It's not because life is easier, but because momentum is on your back. You get better and sharper and faster and smarter. You got momentum helping you. It feels like you're fucking flying all over the place.
Yeah.
So you got to get good at getting momentum to latch on to you. Become attractive enough where momentum says, I want to pick you and stick with you.
Yeah.
And you got to show it every single day that you deserve it.
Absolutely.
Because the second it fucking leaves you, you got to recreate the work again.
Yeah.
And the momentum is going to look at you and go, okay, here we go,
Yeah.
Bobby.
It's something I can also relate to again with running. It's like, if you ever go for a run and then you pick a momentum, you have momentum, and you're running for a few miles or whatever it is, like the second you decide to stop or genuinely slow down,
Done.
Even if you try to start again, you're gonna
Go
hit you with that cramp.
Yeah,
or
because
stitches.
your body's like, okay, that's it. Momentum jumps off of you right away.
Yep.
Momentum's like, you know what, fuck off, bye-bye. Find someone else. That's literally what happens, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine momentum literally is with you all
Even with
day,
social
every
media,
day.
that we do that all the time. If we stop posting every day,
Bro.
the algorithm's like, right?
100%, bro. You know what's crazy?
Booting you.
Listen, let me tell you something. I've been posting content for the past, I would say, I started doing videos in 2016. Like when I started the company, I was like, you know what, let me just dabble in this.
Yeah.
One video here, one video there, 1 week here, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Like, it wasn't consistent.
Yeah.
Right? Then I got a little bit consistent for like a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then stopped.
Yeah.
Because I needed a videographer. I needed an editor. And I had to pay them. I had to figure out the rhythm.
Yeah.
Start. Finish. Start. Finish. I'm like, damn, bro. And then something happened. I got so annoyed. I did it once. I did it twice. I did it 3. And I'm paying all this fucking money. I'm like, why am I not growing? Why am I still stuck at 10,000 followers? Like, what the fuck? Is the content so bad? I was like, maybe something's wrong with me. I started to doubt me because when you don't have momentum on your side, you start to question your abilities. You're like, damn, maybe the product doesn't work. Maybe the service doesn't work. Maybe the industry sucks. You start creating all these bullshit excuses. Maybe the algorithm is not my best friend. All this bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And in reality, what it was, I just didn't have momentum. When you have momentum, it's fucking easy.
Yeah.
When you don't have momentum, it's challenging. So what happened was, I made a commitment. I was like, fuck this. You weren't here yet.
Yeah.
I made a commitment. My boy Malik, who's been supporting us on social media, I love my boy.
Yeah.
Literally, he's like, yo, you got to just be consistent every single day. I was like, you know what?
And
Sit your ass down. Hold on, let me finish this thought.
No, yeah.
I said, sit your ass fucking down. We took a camera, and I said, for the next fucking, I don't know how long, I'm posting twice a day.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what we got to do. I don't care if I got nothing to talk about. We're talking about shit. We're going to figure it out. So we did that twice a day. And then all of a sudden, he's like, you know what? Why don't you go do interviews? I was like, I don't want to do that shit. He's like, bro, it's going to help you out a lot. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Twice a day. Guess what? We've been consistent for over a year and a half. Yeah. We went from 10,000 followers when I first started this whole shebang bang.
Yeah.
Now we're at 100,000 plus followers on TikTok, 100,000 plus followers on Instagram almost right now. And YouTube has grown as well. Like all these platforms, Facebook, I mean, everything's growing all because of what? Momentum.
Yeah.
I had one video that carried me for 50,000 followers. One fucking video.
I mean, I was just
momentum.
Yeah, I was gonna say something related to that. It's like I remember when we first started working together. It was sometimes you'd be like with these interviews, like you knew what you had to do, but there wasn't any momentum yet, and so you'd be like, dang, like I don't even know. Like you would doubt things, you know. You tell me, Matt, like I don't know if I should keep doing this or I should change something up or whatever, and you go back to that mindset. No, I got to do what I got to do, and the consistency, boom. And then you gotta start getting a viral video here and a viral video there, and then boom.
That was like once every week or two, you get a bang, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All thanks to you guys, of course, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We appreciate you guys for watching and staying tuned and enjoying the content. And by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube and you have not watched our Instagram, TikTok, do yourself a favor. And if you're on Instagram, TikTok, and you have not watched our YouTube, you're missing out on some juicy content.
Yeah.
So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. We love you, and we're still gonna keep going. But I just wanted you guys to, we need your support to get to the next level. We need your support to get to that next level with YouTube. So we appreciate you if you can support us and subscribe and comment and like and share. So we appreciate you guys. So back to the the momentum stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta be consistent.
Yep.
You gotta be consistent. You gotta make momentum. Say, by the way, right now the algorithm loves me. The algorithm's my best friend now, man. The algorithm's like, oh, we like you.
Yeah.
Anytime Michael posts a video, bang, let's test this one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like we have a videos coming up. Woo! We got a couple of those gonna be beautiful. He almost fell in love, this boy. He almost fell.
I did.
My boy almost fell in love. He's like, ha. If you,
I was seeing all.
Listen,
Cupid. I was seeing.
he was. I have never seen a videographer go this. Excuse me, I need to talk to this person. You know what I mean? He's like, fuck God, I wasn't even done. He's like, hold on a second. I'm like, dude, finish.
Yep.
Let me finish.
Momentum will find you love, man.
Anyway, listen, I have fun with this shit, but momentum is your best friend.
Absolutely.
When you have momentum, it feels good. Now I feel like I want to go do interviews today.
Yeah.
I want to go shoot content.
Yeah.
But in the beginning,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it.
Yep.
But guess what? Because I didn't want to do it, I did it, and that's what created the momentum, which made it easier. So now I actually want to do it.
Absolutely.
Understand this. In the beginning, you will not want to do shit.
Yeah.
I did not want to go to the gym the first 6 months.
Absolutely.
First 6 months, I fucking hated the gym. Matter of fact, it was snowing. It was wintertime. I was like, why am I doing this shit? Carrying my gym bag, parking, all this bull. You know what's crazy? You can't get me out of the gym now. Now I look for the gym. I'm like a gym rat. I'll sleep in the gym. I'll eat in the gym. I'll do everything in the gym. I don't care. I'll go to the gym twice a day if I have to.
Yeah.
I don't care. I enjoy it so much because of the results that it gave me, because of the momentum.
Yeah.
Momentum is on my side. By the way, if I miss the gym, which I don't miss the gym, but if I miss the gym for like a week, which I don't do that, I already know my body will explode.
Yeah.
Because momentum is like, oh, Michael, come on, Michael. You're VIP, bro. You've been with us for 16 years, 15 years, 12 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
You've been working out so consistently. Come on, we got you. Boop. We're going to jack your ass up. How many guys know that?
Yeah.
You go to the gym, like, miss a week. Go try to miss a fucking couple.
Oh, yeah.
If I miss a day, like, I didn't go to the gym today. Like, it wasn't my day to go to the gym because I went for the past couple of days. Tomorrow, I already know my body's going to be like, pfft. It's just automatic because my body has momentum.
Yeah.
So you need momentum in your life.
And you only get stronger, so things get easier, and that's what you got to ride. So it's like if you're wearing a weighted vest and then you take it off, it's like
100%.
you're gonna feel that much lighter. And if you keep going forward, it's like,
I mean, to be honest, you might say, Michael, but how do I keep this momentum? Very simple. Eliminate all the distractions in your fucking life. There's two things that stop you from creating success: distractions, self-imposed distractions, I would say, and struggles.
yeah,
What are some of the struggles? Well, let's talk about that. Death in the family, health in the family issues, right? Situations you can't control, variables that you can have zero control over.
Yeah.
But there's something you could control. Self-imposed distractions. Your mom calls you and says, oh, I need you to help me fucking pick up Johnny from the airport.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom, and I love you, Johnny, cousin Johnny, for the 17th time that you came this week to Miami. I'm sorry, I'm building my business. I'm sorry I got to work till 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
If you want me to pick you up at 10 o'clock at night, no fucking problem, but it better be 10 o'clock because at 11 o'clock I got to be in bed because I got to wake up in the morning to go to the gym and do my shit. So you got to get good at saying no to people. You got to get good at saying, you know what? Listen, what's more important to you? Making Johnny smile and saving him $12 on Uber or having momentum on your side? Personally, momentum is my best friend.
Absolutely.
Momentum is my best friend. Not my cousin Johnny.
Yeah.
I give you an example. My cousin just came out to Miami. He wanted to hang out with me. I said, bro, Thursday, Friday, I'm working. Friday night, you can see me. Saturday night, you can see me. He chose to hang out with a chick on Saturday. I didn't get mad at that.
Yeah.
It's okay. But you ain't hanging out with me on Thursday because Thursday I'm busy working.
Yeah.
So guess what? I didn't cry.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cry about that. He'll come another time. We'll spend another time together. But that's my point. Like, I am willing to say no to the tough things.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact the momentum is more important than anything in the world. Momentum is more important than my relationship with anybody because momentum will take care of all my relationships. And you got to get good at saying no to people that are distracting you.
Yeah.
Cousins, uncles, aunts. It could be fucking girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah.
Could be your coworkers. Your coworkers you're working with your coworker as an example. He hit his goals. You did it. He's like, let's go hang out. No, thank you, motherfucker. Deuces. I'm going to go get another more. Especially in sales. Happens a lot in sales. One of you guys hit a goal and you're like, let's finish the day. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm fucking not done.
Yeah.
I'm not done till the sun sets. I'm not done till the sun is fucking about to rise. I'm fucking pushing it.
Yeah.
That's my mentality. You gotta keep and protect momentum. It's your fucking only way to create success and not do all the hard work. I'm the most ambitiously lazy guy on the planet. Like I don't mind working, but I love to chill. And the only way to chill is when you have momentum working for you. And I already know, work hard now, play later. Work hard now and play like a fucking king later.
Yeah.
That's the mentality. Because why do they say play later? Because momentum will do all the fucking work for you. That's why. It's not because you don't have to work. Like right now, I don't have to work as hard as I did when I first started.
Right.
I got momentum.
Yeah.
I got a team. I got systems. I got processes. But do you imagine? You were in there, 100-hour weeks, bro. 100. I'm talking about like not like this work. I'm talking about in the field.
Yeah.
This is what I did. Everything that Eric and Shaquem are doing, everything they're doing, on top of that, in the fucking field, on top of that, dealing with the admin, on top of that, dealing with the business stuff, financial stuff, all the shit that I'm doing, plus what they're doing, plus being the sales rep.
Yeah.
100-hour weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I did it for like a year or two.
Yeah.
And then it got easier and easier and easier because momentum was fucking carrying my shit all the way up to the top.
Yeah, and you gotta leave emotions at the door because I'm sure you're feeling all types of ways, you know, and in moments like that, and you gotta choose.
I was
what you need to do.
Listen,
so
I was
that
emotional.
In the long term,
yeah, I was emotional, but
you can chill out.
I was so emotional about momentum. Like I cherished momentum. I knew how hard it was to create the momentum. I didn't want to let go.
Right. You can use your emotions again for some like the right way, or you can let them be a negative impact.
You know what happened in 2020? My fucking momentum was shot. I have to rebuild the momentum. You know how hard is it to rebuild momentum? You know how hard is it to rebuild momentum that you actually just knew what it took to build it? That's the hardest part. The hardest part is not maintaining momentum. The hardest part is to rebuild momentum. Toughest fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like starting a new relationship.
Right.
Toughest thing is not being in a relationship, in my opinion. Toughest thing is starting a new relationship.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning stages, you got to fucking figure a lot of shit out. You got to do all this fucking work to convince them that you're amazing. They're amazing. Oh my God. Woo!
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. When you're inside of the relationship, if you do things the right way from the beginning, it's much easier. The relationship just carries itself because there's momentum in the relationship.
Yeah.
Right? So momentum is a very powerful word.
Yeah.
The question is, where is your momentum? Where is your momentum? And do you have it? If you don't have it right now, build it, create it, suck it up, and go get it. If you have momentum, cherish that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cherish that baby.
Yeah.
Utilize it, kiss it, okay, and protect it, and pour gas on that freaking fire. And I promise you, later on, you'll see. You're not going to have to do any of the work. The work will be done for you because momentum loves to hustle. But it only loves to hustle for those that respect it and cherish it.
That's good, man.
You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. If you love this kind of content, do me a favor once again. Subscribe to the channel. We need your support. YouTube gods, help us out. God, help us out, okay? we need you. We need you. We support you guys. So drop a comment, drop a like, share this with someone, and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you guys
On the next one.
in the next video.